Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam or rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We are meeting for the first time to each other. So could you please introduce yourself a little bit?
Okay. First of all, I want to thank you for giving me your valuable time. Now I'm gonna introduce myself. My name is Abdul Wahid. I'm connecting to you from Pakistan. Currently, I'm living in Lahore city. When I come to my uh, profession, I'm a government employee in the railway department, and I'm running a YouTube channel. That's all about learning English. Okay, that's all about me. Thank you. And now I'm very excited to know about you. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah, of course. Why not? Thank you very much for giving me a chance to say something about myself. Actually, this is Rofikul Mia. My nickname is Ropik. You can also call me by Ropik. I am from India, West Bengal to be more exact. And if I talk about my educational qualification, actually, unfortunately, I couldn't complete my graduation because of some reasons. And now I'm doing a business. I'm a businessman. Actually, I have an Ayurvedic wholesale medicine shop, wholesale and retail both, and I have been doing my business for the last 7 years. And now I would like to say something about my like and dislike. I like patriotism, honesty, truthfulness, hardworking, and I dislike time spending early, gossiping, speaking ill of others. And my favorite game is cricket, and my favorite color is white. And everybody has an aim in life because an aimless life is like a boat without boatman. So my aim in life is to be good English teacher. Yeah, that's all about me.
Oh, that's great. So you wanna become an English teacher in future?
Yes. In the long run, I want to become an English speakers. Yeah, actually,
Oh,
I want to
that's
become,
nice.
and that is the main reason of me learning English. That's why I'm learning English, and every single day I'm trying
Okay, I
to.
think. Mhm. Yes. Your English quite better. You are talking very well. You have such a confidence to speak effectively. So I have to know about your spoken English journey. How did you start, and how have you been throughout your journey?
Yeah, actually, I started my learning English journey. Uh, I started my learning English journey from my childhood. Okay, actually, but before I was not very serious because I didn't have any partner, any friend to practice English around me. Even there was no environment. I didn't get any chance to practice English with any educated people, and that is why before I was not very serious. But now I'm very serious about learning English because I'm a passionate person about learning English. I'm so fond of learning English, and that is why I'm focusing on it right now. And actually,
Okay, that's
yeah, and one thing I want to say, actually, nobody is helping me to learn English. Okay. Actually, I belong to a village. I live in a village in a rural area. I'm a villager. So how much typical it is to learn English living in a rural area. Actually, I try to practice English with myself. Nobody is helping me to learn English. I try to follow some YouTubers who provide English, and I watch some conversation video on YouTube, and I have some grammatical rules books, some spoken English books at my home. So when I get free time, I try to read those books, and I try to utilize my free times by talking to someone in English. Yeah.
okay. That's great. That's great. And so, how much time you are giving to this language nowadays?
Yeah, actually, every single day I try to practice at least 1 or 2 hours every single day.
Oh, that's great. So, what do
Actually,
you like in practice? Like, do you prefer to speak more or listening and reading?
yes, both. Actually, there are four languages. There are four basic language skills like listening, speaking, writing, and reading. So I think all these four skills are very equally very important for learning English. So we should focus on these four skills equally, right? But as a beginner, as a learner, I think as a learner, first of all, we need to focus on speaking because without speaking, we will not be able to talk in English, right? Because speaking comes by speaking. The more you speak in English, the better you will get at it, right? The more you speak in English, the more you improve your ability to converse English with anyone, any stranger very easily, right? So I think
Yes,
first
you
of
are
all,
right. In, speaking is totally different than reading and writing.
Yeah.
If we are able to read and write easily, then definitely we are not able to speak easily because for that we have to practice more. So confidence is very important. So confidence comes from practice, definitely.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so tell me something about your city, about your locality, about your childhood memory. So, so would you like to share with me about your past?
Okay, okay. Of course, I will tell you so many things about my childhood, my career, so many things, particularly about our state of West Bengal, our country, India. But before that, I want to ask you some simple questions. I would like to ask you some simple questions related to English. So would you like to answer me?
Definitely, you can ask me.
Okay, 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 okay. So actually, my first question goes to you. Do you face any problem when you try to speak in English?
Yes, I'm facing many problems, but my main problem is inconsistency. I'm not very consistent person. Consistency is a key to achieve anything. And my problem is inconsistency. I am a government employee, so that's why I have to give 8 to 9 hours in my job. After that, I have to look after my family. I'm a married person. I have one kid. So these are all things I'm just doing, and so in this situation, I have to take a time for making a practice, especially in English practice. And in English practice, I face a difficulty to find a partner for making a video conversation. Mostly people just like to talk uh, through audio and just like chatting. So audio conversation is totally different than video. And chatting, I think, is not a criteria for improving spoken English skills. So that's why I made my YouTube channel. When you upload a video on YouTube channel, so definitely people would like to talk with you after watching your video. So this is my main purpose for making a YouTube channel. So I think my problem is inconsistency and finding people for making a conversation. This is my two, I think, problems in this journey.
Okay, so now tell me actually what kind of activities, what do you usually do to improve your English?
Actually, I like to read English newspaper. I can say reading newspaper is my hobby, and because in this way I updated myself what is happening around me. Moreover, I like to watch English movies, especially I like to watch South Indian movies in English subtitle, and I watch Netflix series. Nowadays, I'm watching The Crown drama serial. And moreover, I like to listen commentary, cricket commentary. So because cricket is my, I think, passion, I played, and nowadays I'm just watching.
Okay, 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 that's good. So this is how you're practicing nowadays.
Yes,
And
yes, yes, yes.
so do you think that by doing all those things, your English is improving day by day?
No, actually, bro, to be honestly, I'm still not very well in English. But I remember when I started my spoken English journey, I was unable to speak a single sentence of English. I always thought how people speak English fluently because I hadn't anything to speak at that time. So I improved myself a little bit gradually, but I need more improvement. So the thing is, I'm just trying to speak more and more, and definitely it's a time being procedure. It is just language like our native language. So definitely it will take some time, and I hope I will be better in future.
Yeah, yeah, of course, of course, of course. Actually, talking to you, I think you are a passionate person about learning English. So you are going to be a very good speaker as soon as possible, inshallah. Yeah. Actually, yeah, we know
Thank
that,
you. Thank you so much.
yeah, it takes time. So no matter how long it takes, you just keep speaking it regularly. Okay. And sometimes we think that when you try to speak in English, you make a lot of mistakes. So other people laugh at me, mock me. So we don't need to talk in English. Some people think of it like that, right? So I think they shouldn't do that, you know. So I think everybody should talk. Everybody should talk in English all the time without thinking grammatical, making mistakes, right? And this is how we will get improvement.
Definitely. So, sometimes we make a mistake in our native language, but people don't care about that.
No, no, no.
But when we make a mistake in English, people start to laughing on us. Okay, so this is the mentality of people, but we shouldn't worry about it. We should try to learn more and more. Okay,
Yes.
there is no anyone who I think perfect. I think we all are human. We can make a mistake anywhere. The thing is what we want to do. This is the main thing.
Absolutely correct that no one is perfect and no one can be
Yeah,
perfect, right?
definitely.
And I think everyone makes mistakes while speaking English. Okay, not only you, not only me, but also other persons, those who are really good in English. You know, sometimes native speakers also make mistakes. Do you think that you are
Definitely.
the Do you think that you are
Mhm.
the only in the world who makes mistakes while speaking English, and no one else does? Who doesn't make mistakes? Who doesn't make mistakes while speaking English? Everyone makes mistakes, I think. And I think as a
Mhm.
learner, we'll make a lot of mistakes. It's normal. It's natural to make mistakes in the beginning of learning something. We are learning a new language, right? So this is our learning time. This is our learning period. We are learning how to talk in English. So it's very normal to make mistakes. So don't take it seriously. I think everybody should take it easily, right? So take it easy. Yeah.
Yes, 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 yes. You are right, bro. You are right. You
Yeah.
are right. Okay, so do you like Bollywood movies?
Yeah. Yeah, actually,
Okay, that's nice.
yeah, I
Okay,
like
so
movies, Tollywood movies, Hollywood movies, and Tollywood movies. All types of movies I really like to watch. And
okay,
yeah,
okay, that's
a lot of movies, but now I don't get much time to watch movies. And nowadays, movies means maybe 10 years ago. Okay, 10 years ago, 8 or 10 years ago. Yeah, I used to watch a lot of movies.
okay. That's great. In my case, I love to watch South Indian movies. I
Yes.
learned, I think, many things by watching South Indian movies in English subtitle. I like South Indian movies because I can understand their accent. Their accent, I think, very familiar to us. When we watch Hollywood movies, so Hollywood actors, speak very fast and they use very short sentences. So it is very, I think, difficult to get to them. But South Indian movie is very, I think healthy for any learner. For you can watch by learning purpose.
Yeah, South Indian movies actually action movies, right? So do you
Yes, yes,
like to
yes,
watch?
yes. You are right.
So what
No,
kind of
actually,
movie?
I don't care. Actually, I don't care what kind of movies I like. I just like to listen English. When they speak, uh, that time I am just listening their accent and their conversation. So, so these are things I'm just doing.
So there are so many accents like British accents, American accents, Australian accents. So which accent did you follow? Do you try to follow?
Yes, I like British accent.
British
In
accent.
my country, we our official, uh, I think, activities is to be done in British language. British English, and we read British English in school, college, and university. Even our newspapers, I think. Newspaper, I think writers used to write British English.
Okay. Okay, so I want to ask you one more question. Actually, how much listening is important for learning English and speaking English? Please tell me something about it.
Actually, I read a book of Mr. A.J. Hodge. You know, Mr. A.J. Hodge is a very well-known English teacher. He wrote a book, Effortless English. So, in his book, he claimed if you are uh, trying to improve your spoken English skills, you will have to listen more and more. If you are able to listen properly, then definitely there is a chances to enhance your spoken English skills. You know, listening is your out input, and speaking definitely is your output. So choose a video and try to listen that video for 7 days. So I'm just trying this practice nowadays. I like to choose a video, anyone, and I try to listen that video again and again until 7 days. This is
Okay,
boring. This is boring practice, but this is very effective.
yes. Yeah, I
Mhm.
think he's absolutely correct. Actually, to be a good speaker, first of all, we need to be a good listener, right?
Mm.
Listening is an important part. Listening is an effective way of being a good speaker, right? The more the more you listen, the more the more you will improve your speaking skill, your listening power, your confidence as well, right? And
Yes. You are right.
and
Okay,
what is
so now I want to ask you one question. Okay, so please tell me something about your reading skills. Do you
reading
read? Mm.
reading skills means, yeah, every single day I try to read some books like
So, which kind of books do you like to read?
English books, English textbooks, English grammatical rules books, these types of books every single day I try to read.
Mhm. Okay. So, if you read English newspaper, especially English editorial, so you are feeling well while reading English editorial.
Yeah, of course, why not? Yeah, I feel very good.
Okay, so can you feel any hurdles while reading articles or editorial?
Yes, article auditorium means.
There is a articles on current affair published in newspaper. Do you read?
Yeah, yes, sometimes, not regularly,
Okay.
all these things, yeah.
Mhm.
And
Okay. So can you read the article without help dictionary?
dictionary.
Mhm.
Yes, dictionary. Yeah, dictionary means actually apart from learning, apart from reading a book, I also try to memorize at least 2 or 3 words every single day from dictionary.
Mhm.
I have two dictionaries, okay, and so every single day I try to memorize at least 2 or 3 words, new words. And when I talk in English with anyone, any stranger, at that moment, at that time, I try to utilize that words in my conversation. Yeah. So this is how I'm trying to enhance my vocabulary as well.
Oh, that's great. That's nice. Okay, so brother, thank you so much for giving me your valuable time. I'm very thankful to you. It was a very healthy conversation for me.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much to you. And
Okay, I want to ask you, can I upload this video on my YouTube channel?
yeah, of course. Why not? Of course, you